Hey you guys, it's me SpongeBob number 1 fan 2003 here, and as you can see I'm here with a super awesome SpongeBob chapter book, and this one is called Pirates of Bikini Bottom, and I actually just got this book back in June of 2021, and this is actually a very super cute little SpongeBob chapter book, and I actually really super like it. Okay, so as you can see on the front cover, there's adorable little SpongeBob dressed up as a pirate, and then there's Patrick dressed up as a pirate, and then looks like Squidward is just dressed up as a sailor or just a normal pirate. And this chapter book is actually number 14, and this book was made by David Lumen and illustrated by Harry Moore. And fun fact, this was actually the last SpongeBob chapter book that they've ever released in this little mini SpongeBob chapter book line. Like, this is the last one that they've made, besides the movie novels, but yeah, and here's the spine really quick. And of course, here is the back side, so obviously here is the description about the story, and then here are the other chapter books that you can get, which we actually have all those ones. And I actually just reviewed that one earlier today. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking at the pages that are in this book. Okay. Oh, so, right here says Pirates of Bikini Bottom, of course. And then it also says Pirates of Bikini Bottom right here. Then there's a cute photo of little SpongeBob as a pirate again. And once again, this book was made by David Lumen, illustrated by Harry Moore. Okay. And this book was made in the year 2007, as you can see right there. Ooh. And then here are all the other SpongeBob chapter books that you can collect as well. Okay, so here's chapter 1. So little SpongeBob is actually on his lunch break, and he's eating his lunch with Patrick. And they're actually, like, asking each other, like, some questions. And then SpongeBob actually, like, then Patrick asks SpongeBob a question that SpongeBob actually doesn't fully know about Krabby Patties. And, like, you know, why are they called Krabby Patties? And then SpongeBob goes to see Mr. Krabs to find out the answer. And then, unfortunately, Mr. Krabs is a little bit depressed because he misses the days when he was still in the 6 Seas. And SpongeBob actually really wants to do something to make Mr. Krabs feel better, but Mr. Krabs says that there's nothing, except for getting back to work. So SpongeBob and Patrick decide to make a little plan to cheer up Mr. Krabs. Okay, so now we're on chapter 2. So SpongeBob and Patrick start their little work that they're gonna do. Like, they're actually gonna build something for Mr. Krabs. And then the police come over, and he wants to know what are SpongeBob and Patrick doing at this time of night. And then they say that, like, let me quickly read this. Hold on a second. So I think they say, like, if they don't do this, then oh, okay, so SpongeBob and Patrick say that they're doing something to the Krusty Krab, and they say that if they don't do it, then there won't be any more Krabby Patties. And then the police officer says, okay, get back to work, because, like, you know, I guess the police officer loves Krabby Patties. And then they actually make the Krusty Krab into, like, this really cool pirate ship, like a pretend one with little legs on it, or whatever. And then when Squidward comes over, he actually doesn't really like the pirate ship too much, and then apparently real pirates come on the ship. And then here's chapter 3, so SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward see the real pirates. And SpongeBob tries to explain that this isn't really a pirate ship. It's actually, obviously, it's a restaurant. But they don't really seem to care too much because they really needed a new ship. Okay. So they hoist the sail up, and then I guess they move the boat along and stuff. Like, how boats are. And obviously they try to scream for help, but no one can really hear them too much. And now here's chapter 4. And then Crumbbeard, I guess that's his name, he says, oh gosh, to SpongeBob that pirates don't cry. And yeah, SpongeBob's obviously a pirate now. And yeah, SpongeBob mops the floor, and then Patrick is the lookout, but it doesn't really make too much sense to him because, like, they say lookout, and then Patrick says, what? Where? And I forgot what Squidward did. I obviously did read this book, but I forgot what Squidward would do. And SpongeBob plays a little tune on his nose, like, the little nose flute solo from the SpongeBob theme song, but he plays, like, this pirate song, and the real pirates dance along to it. And now we're on chapter 5, and Squidward's actually not really having much of the pirate spirit, and then the real pirates decide to punish Squidward. Now we're on chapter 5. So they, like, try to think of what they're gonna do to punish Squidward. And gosh, like, oh, and then they decide to let little SpongeBob be the captain of the ship. Now I remember. Okay, so SpongeBob is now the captain of the pirate ship, which is very, very cool. And obviously, since SpongeBob is captain, he now has to say "arg" quite a bit. And of course, SpongeBob now has to try to decide what to do to punish Squidward, but he doesn't know, obviously. And now we're on chapter 6. Oh, now I think I know what's happening. Okay, so Plankton has a pirate ship, and he's gonna, like, try to destroy the other pirate ship. Like, the pirate ship that SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward are also on. And yep, there's Plankton as the pirate, the captain of his ship. And then SpongeBob saves Squidward from the robots. And everyone is so happy that SpongeBob saved the ship that they carry him on their shoulders. And then SpongeBob says, I want to go home. Like, he really wants to go home bad. And then the pirates decide to tie up SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick. So now we're on chapter 7. So obviously SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward are tied together really tightly with a thick, sturdy rope. And they can't get out because it's tied so tightly, and, pirates can be very skilled with knots. So they actually try to decide, like, a punishment for SpongeBob and his pals. And then Mr. Krabs and his pirate ship comes, and he tries to save SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. And then Crumbbeard and Mr. Krabs sort of, I guess, have, like, a little fight. Well, actually, a land squirrel is the one who really fights. And obviously the land squirrel is Sandy. And like there's like a little trade thing. Gosh. And then the pirates leave, and now SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward are safe. Now here's chapter 8. So obviously SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward are all untied, and then Mr. Krabs and Sandy come and take them home. And of course Mr. Krabs will never stop selling the world's famous Krabby Patty. And now they are finally back home in Bikini Bottom. And it's actually pretty much all for this story. And then here's an advertisement for the Friend or Foe DVD. But anyway, that's actually pretty much all for this really cool SpongeBob Pirates of Bikini Bottom chapter book. I actually really super like this chapter book. I really like the story behind it with the pirates coming. And like, I don't know, it's actually kind of a cool book. It's actually quite interesting. Aww. So, but, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, goodbye everybody, have a great day, and peace out.